G'day, hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be drawing Nigel from Back to the Outback. I may not be in the Outback, but I'm in my backyard and I'm down at the creek and I haven't been able to find any scorpions, so I thought I'd draw Nigel.
Starting with the head, getting the head looking good. So that's the bottom of the head, and then he's got two big bulging eyes, so two big eyes. And his eyes are actually wider than the bottom of his head. That's why I've done it like so. Okay, he's got some claws here, and they are smaller than his eyes, and they're on that angle. His body comes down here, and that finishes there, and then he's got his tail wrapping around, and his stinger is slightly bigger than his eye, so let's make that slightly bigger. There I have the guidelines ready to outline and add the details. I'm going to start the details with the eyes, and we're going to come up and we're going to come around like that. Okay, two curved lines. Now underneath here we're going to go again, curving it thicker to thin, again coming down thicker, back to thinner, and curve that around like so. Now his head's going to curve in, and this is going to be where his mouth is going to sit. So let's curve this around. And this is a curved line coming down and around like so. And then he's got his cool little mouth here like this, and he's got a little bit of a smile. A wry smile, should we say that? Now the eyes, this one's going to be slightly in front, so we're going to curve that one around this way and then bring that around, and the eye will sit in here like so. Now he's got an eyelid, so his eyelid's going to pop around like this, and it gets same thickness all the way, and then it gets a bit thinner as it comes down and finishes just in line with that there. So there's his one eyelid. Now his other eyelid comes around and gets thicker and comes in like this, and it comes in behind there. Eyeball now, let's put the eyeballs in. One big black one there, and another big black one there, like that.
Keep watching the video. At the end, I've got an awesome Back to the Outback montage, which you can see all the Back to the Outback characters that I've drawn, and I've put them together. So check that out at the end.
I'll put a couple of little dots in it. You can see that because I've done it on the right, it looks like he's on the right. Now let's go with his stinger now. Starting with the little stinger part. Now when I was a kid, I used to find scorpions under the rocks in South Australia where I grew up, and it was cool. And we used to find redback spiders as well. So when we used to get outside and we used to find all these cool insects, I just loved scorpions. And I remember as a kid drawing, one of my coolest drawings that I did was a scorpion shoe. All right, here we go. We've got this scorpion there, and there's the tail. So looking at the tail there, and then curving these around, because that's like the shell. Now he's got his arm. His arm comes out to about there, and then it comes out to about like that. And now we've got his claw. His claw is cute. Little nippers. There's one of his nippers, and he'll have an inner part of that one that you see, almost like Pac-Man. There's another story from being a kid, Pac-Man. All right, leg, one leg coming out. They get bigger, and these remind me of some dinosaur toes, and also toes from some of my other drawings of Pokemon. Now this picture here, what we could do is, once you've finished it, you could create like a montage of all the Outback characters. If you check out my other videos, you'll be able to see how to draw the different characters, and you can put them together into a montage. So stay tuned at the end of the video. I'll show you what type of montage you could create with all the characters from Back to the Outback. There we go. So we've got 3 legs, and you don't see where they all meet the body because the claw is in the way. And then we've got this other claw coming out. So from here, little thin arm, holding this big claw. So bring it around. There we go. And then this one looks like this. You see that claw from... So there we go. We have Nigel so far. This is his belly coming around, and then you'll see some of his other legs popping out this side. Not all of them, but some of them. This is one big one, the first big one, with the big toe coming out, and then the little toe. So he's got sort of like 2 toes per feet. This one you might just see a little bit of the leg, and then you might see some little leg bits here, another leg bit there, but you don't see all the legs. So we'll just put the other... See, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, and they'll be behind the claw. Now I'm going to give it a bit of a thicker outline just to make it stand out.
Hey guys, comment below who your favourite Back to the Outback character is. If you want to check out some of the other Back to the Outback characters, check them out here.